Hi, this is Liz, and I'd like to welcome you to Scribbler's Tea Party. First of all, I'd like to apologise for the delays from the last video to this one. I was really busy with moving back to uni, and then I got ill, as you can probably hear in my voice. This video I did actually record before I left for uni, but my computer also thankfully decided to corrupt the file, so it was not usable at all, which is great. And as I say, I've been ill since, but I decided I was going to torture you with my horrendous voice because what I plan to talk to you today, rather than just you watch me draw or whatever. And what I plan to talk about is something that I really love, and I have wanted to record these videos because it's going to be a little series for a while, and it's made me feel kind of actually in some ways more down about everything because I haven't felt like I should while I'm ill. But that's not what this channel is about. It's not about me looking my best or whatever. It's about just showing you what I love. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be a little series. I'm planning to talk to you about books that inspire me, that I grew up with, that I love, and that I just really enjoy reading, and so want to suggest to you, because some of you might also enjoy reading, and I know I always love someone telling me a book that they loved and recommending it to me. There's nothing better than having a friend recommend you a book, so in my opinion. So the first book I'm going to talk to you about is the book Alanna the First Adventure by Tamora Pierce, which is the first in the series of the Song and the Lioness series. These are the books that really got me into reading. I didn't enjoy reading particularly until I was 13, and my cousin sent me these books because I found it really difficult. I struggle to get into books and I'm a really slow reader, but these were so engaging that I read the first one in a day, which for me was practically a miracle. I changed from being someone who hated reading to someone who you could barely rip a book from their hands in overnight, basically, because of this series. So, assuming you want your entire life to be dedicated to books, I fully recommend this series. I find that Tamora Pierce isn't a very well known name in this country. I'm in Britain. Obviously my cousin knows about it, but other than that, I only have one friend who's read some of Tamora Pierce's work, but everyone who I know who has read it loves it, so I do fully recommend it. It's just a lot of fun. It's quite light-hearted for the most part. This series begins in this book with Alanna being 11 years old, and she and her twin brother decide they don't like the plan their father has for them. They're noble-born, and so Alanna is meant to go off and learn to be a lady, while her brother is meant to go and learn to be a knight. But he has no intention of being a knight. He's no good at it. Anything to do with fighting, he's no good at. He wants to be a sorcerer. There's magic in this world. And she does not want to be a lady. She would be far better at being a knight. So they switch places to an extent, and Alanna disguises herself as Alan and pretends to be a boy till her 18th birthday, when she completes her knighthood. It's a really great adventure. I mean, I loved it. I mean, I have to admit I'm a little bit biased because she's a small, reasonably fiery character with a bit of a temper, with a lot of associations with colour purple and cats. There's no way I couldn't have liked this series, to be perfectly honest. But it is a lot of fun to read. I don't really want to do a review of these books that I'm going to suggest to you because I don't really want to go into plot. I don't want to give away spoilers. So this is just a recommendation, really. But the magic, the sword fighting, there's King of Thieves, there's so many fun elements. There's also some serious ones as well. It does cover growing up, death, accepting who you are as well. Obviously, Alanna doesn't want to be a proper lady, which means that for quite a lot of the time she doesn't accept being a woman, even though she is. She finds everything to do with that would make her less of a knight and make her less of a person, but you slowly see her evolve and realise that she can still be an amazing knight, but also be a woman, you know, enjoy dresses and dances and having her ears pierced and silly little things that would, in her eyes in the first one, have been completely out of bounds for her if she wanted to be taken seriously. But she doesn't have to choose, and it's a good book, I think, for a young audience. It's teen fiction. To realise that you can accept, or you have to accept, all of yourself to be happy. Going back to a more light-hearted note, but yeah, this is a fun series for anyone who likes adventure books with magic. I love the fantasy genre, so for me it was a great choice. For anyone who does take up this series, I have to warn you, Tamora Pierce has written a lot of books. I have, I think, most of them, and they're all pretty damn good. I love reading them again and again. As I say, I've been planning to make this little series for a while, and as such, I've begun reading this series again, and I love it. Every time I go back to it, I just have the same amount of joy. I mean, I do love rereading books, which I know some people don't, but there's just an element of fun and just pure enjoyment I get every single time I read this series. So I really do hope that any of you who do choose to read it, that you also really enjoy it as well. So I think that's about all I want to say about Alanna the First Adventure and the Song of the Lioness series. Over on my Instagram, you can see that I've done a few little illustrations of my enjoyment of reading these books again. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Possibly give it a like if you have, and I would love to hear if there's any books that you would recommend to me in the comments down below. You can follow me on social media, I'll put all my links in the description, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video, where hopefully I'll be talking about another book that I really love. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye!